All right, turning now to our series, The Dish. And this morning we are focusing on a condiment strong in flavor and tradition. It's called chili crisp, and it's got a long history in China, but now its popularity is booming all around the world, including right here in America. Leading brand Lao Gan Ma is inspiring new chefs to put their own spin on the red-hot topping. And for this Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, Nancy Chen sat down with one chef who adds her signature chili crisp to just about everything.
Crunchy and textured.
I love that sizzle.
A bright collision of chilies and spices simmered in oil.
It smells really good.
Chinese chili crisp isn't spicy hot, but the condiment is on fire. Long ladled onto classic Asian dishes like dumplings, noodles, and stir-fries, chili crisp is exploding in popularity, even expanding to the dessert menu.
Is there anything you can't put it on?
I have yet to find something you can't put it on. If it's edible, you can put it on.
Chef and Fly By Jing CEO Jing Gao adds her unique spin to the traditional topping by sourcing 18 ingredients exclusively from her hometown in Sichuan, China.
Red chilies that are fruity, mild heat, super fragrant.
The high-quality ingredients from Chengdu, including Sichuan pepper and fermented black beans, aren't readily available elsewhere. But Gao gave us an idea how they all come together in her Los Angeles kitchen.
What is the appeal here? Is it the spiciness, the texture?
There's something about it you can't really put your finger on, but somehow it just works with everything, right? It is basically just the components of chilies and oil. But when you add in those extra layers, that's what gives the chili crisp the extra dimension of flavor. And now the flavors are infused into the oil.
Families in China have enjoyed their own time-honored recipes.
And that's mapo tofu right there.
Yes.
But it became widely commercialized when a Chinese noodle maker bottled and branded her version. Lao Gan Ma now produces more than 1 million jars a day for fans in more than 30 countries.
We're playing a part in preserving that tradition by pushing it forward, by introducing it to new audiences. A culture and a tradition, if it doesn't evolve, it dies. So we want to play a part in evolving it in our own way.
After leaving her tech industry job, Gao opened a restaurant in Shanghai focused on locally sourced ingredients before traveling the world as a chef in pop-up kitchens.
For a very long time, people had not just a lack of awareness about what Chinese cuisine was, but also additional bias against it.
Like that it's oily.
That it's oily, that it's unhealthy, that it's low quality and should be cheap. Right? And so if those are the attitudes that people have towards Chinese cuisine, then there's no incentive for anybody to really bring anything of quality out.
And it's about more than just the food, too, when you talk about those perceptions.
Absolutely.
In 2018, Gao launched a viral Kickstarter campaign to fund her own signature chili crisp. And with more people cooking at home during the pandemic, her company has grown tenfold, churning out nearly 1 million jars in the past year. The U.S. chili crisp craze isn't limited to store shelves and kitchen counters. Restaurants are also making it their own.
That's two really good things together.
Famed Brooklyn pizza maker Paulie Gee recently partnered with family-run Xi'an Famous Foods for a pie centered around their secret recipe, made up of 30 fragrant spices.
This is Xi'an Famous Pizza.
What do the chili crisps add to this?
Texture.
Even with more than 50 pizzas on the menu, Gee says this one quickly became a hit after its debut.
We're eating pizza that's made out of an oven that came from Italy, and it's using spice that is inspired by something that people in China have been eating for centuries.
And it's all made here in America.
Our goal is to change the conversation about Chinese food, to elevate its status in our culture. So we're really here to uplift all marginalized cultures, not just Chinese, and we're doing so through flavor.
A melting pot of taste, melding together tradition and innovation.
I have made a version of a mezcal paloma. There's a rim of mala spice.
Oh.
And then a little bit of the chili crisp oil as well.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Nancy Chen joins us right now with an early morning treat and a little bit of heat. Oh, okay.
Yes, you don't get to eat ice cream very often at 8:30 in the morning.
Well, we're grown up, so we can do it anytime we want, actually. I make my own
Exactly.
rules.
You said if it's for work, calories.
Don't count.
Okay, all right,
That's
good,
the way I
good.
work. So we have ice cream, vanilla ice cream here with a little bit of chili crisp on top.
Is that a common thing to put it?
It is
You really
not-
believe you can put it on everything?
You
on
know,
anything?
I have tried it normally with stir fries, with noodles, with dumplings, but this is something a little new, and it's a nice, I think, contrast between the chili and also how vanilla it is.
Speaking of somebody who has traveled
here
around
for
the
it.
country to hit particular ice cream shops, who's a big ice cream guy, this is very good.
Oh,
I
man.
really like
I'm here for
really
it.
like this.
And you've tried this before, Tony.
I've made homemade chili crisp, but I've never put it on ice cream before.
Yeah.
I put it on Greek yogurt, but this actually really hits. I like it.
Look at Nancy teaching us something new.
What do you think of it?
Nancy, I like it. I would like it on pizza too.
It's
Do you have a
delicious.
pizza pie back there?
You know, let me get that for you in the
like
next
that.
commercial break.
But it actually tastes better than I thought it would, to be honest. It really
Good.
does.
All
Got a
right,
pizza
we'll go
pie
with
back
that.
there, a burger or something, Gail?
Pizza pie or a
Gail's a
burger
carnivore.
too. Or a burger too. Nancy, thank
here
you.
for it.
Good to see you here.